that I just wanted. Wonderful. Uh, yeah. Over to you, Ishita.
Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, can we all have your cameras on? I think I gave you a head start, isn't it? All the cameras on, please. Yeah, I can see half of you. Wonderful. All right, looking great. Waiting for a few more faces. Turn your cameras on, please. Yes, Noel?
Nope, sorry, wrong button.
No, please turn your cameras on. Raymond, I think your camera isn't on. And Shirley, could you turn your camera on as well, please? Nikolai, can we have you on as well? Because we've got a full screen except for you and Raymond.
Yes, I already have my camera on, but I see something here on my machine. But I have a picture also.
Yeah,
Yes.
please do so. And we're going to have a thumbs up, all right? Because we're going to be using this to put it on your LinkedIns. Shoot yourself a nice smile and we can have a thumbs up. Yeah?
To
Okay.
a great learning week, isn't it? Please.
Exactly. 3, 2, 1. And okay, once more. If anyone didn't come in. So 3, 2, 1. All right. Wonderful. So we'll be starting now. And I'm hoping you all are enthusiastic and you'll have your mics on as well. So before we start, let's do this. May I know how many of you, what would you say? You guys are beginners, intermediate, or advanced level? I would need you to guys to speak up as well. Wonderful job with the cameras.
Beginner.
And need your mics on as well.
Beginner.
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 Okay.
Good morning,
Beginner.
Miss Ishita.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm having some problems with my camera and my audio, so can I just fix that before I come in again in the meeting?
Yes,
Can I
yes,
fix that very quickly?
absolutely. Guys, don't worry about it. While before we end also, we'll be taking a picture. All right, so I hope your smiles are there by the end of the session as well. I saw pretty smiles at the starting. All right, we're going to be happy because we're going to be learning. So, yeah, is anyone intermediate here by any chance? I heard a lot of beginners. Is there anyone who's hands-on with Python? Anyone? Chef, you've got to say something?
No.
No.
So all of us here are beginners, so let's be free to ask any kind of questions, whatever's going to be coming. And I'm hoping you guys have Python installed, or how is it? Can I have a yes or a no? You guys have
No,
Yes.
I don't have
No,
Python.
No,
I
I
don't.
Python.
So
all
No, I don't have it installed.
okay, all right, sure. But okay, before we begin into everything, I just want to know, what do you guys think of Python? Are you guys from the tech background? Yeses, no's, how is it?
Yes.
yes, from the tech.
Yes, background.
Okay. So let's go for people who are in tech. Maybe you guys can raise your hand and go forward with it and tell me like what background are you guys from? I heard a few yeses.
If I can go first, then
Yeah, please give us a very small introduction and tell us a bit about whatever your background.
I am I'm a electrical engineer. I have no electronics engineer, and I have a background. Right now, I'm in school for ICT for artificial intelligence, and I am as of right now working on a project in my home country, fiber to the home, and we're doing fiber strict all the way to the home as of right now. So that's what I'm busy with.
Wow, that's wonderful. So
Yeah.
what was your objective of joining Python AI? Anything in specific?
Having a head start in artificial intelligence. I'm in school right now. I'm in my second year, but trying to get a head start in things and figuring out the basics already. So I'm doing like yes, I've already gone through the history of artificial intelligence and stuff, but I want to get some hands-on help with that. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, Noel. So what about others? I heard a few other yeses of people who are in tech. May I get a little bit of your backgrounds as well? Anyone?
Yeah, hi.
I actually work in tech as well. I have a little bit of background in data science because I
Wonderful.
work for a school and I'm in the ICT department from the school. I have dabbled a little bit in Python. I have PyCharm installed on my laptop
Oh,
just to
wonderful.
try out a few,
Yeah. Mhm.
but not really that much experience otherwise with it.
Okay. All right. So we've got two people who are here. They know a little bit about tech. And anyone who's not in tech and who's dilling-dalling around AI? Anyone from other background who's new to Python, AI? Can you just show up and tell us a bit about your background?
That would be me.
Right?
I finished high school, but I haven't started college yet. But I really want to start right now. And I have zero experience with coding and everything,
Okay.
but I really love to game develop. So yeah, I can already do things like designing and art and story writing. All I need now is the coding
Other hard
part.
skills. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yes.
That's a really good motivation. So before we begin this, what I really want you guys to understand is that coding is not just a skill. There should be an objective to why you're going to be coding, right? Like Steph here, he wants to get into game dev. Ashley there, she's already done a bit of coding here and there, and she wants to get hands-on on it, right? So it's very important that we identify what is our goal to, as in why we'll be doing that, right? So I think all of us are familiar with AI, right? Yes or no? Can I have yeses, please? I know all of you use
Yes.
ChatGPT every single day, right? And we know all kind of different AIs have come in. I need you guys to name me. Apart from ChatGPT, what are other AI tools you guys use?
Gemini,
Gemini.
Gemini, Copilot,
Okay.
DeepSeek.
DeepSeek. Wonderful. New in the market. Yeah, it's not banned
Llama,
in the country yet.
Llama.
No, it's not.
Llama. Wonderful. And recently, we all know Elon Musk as well, right? He has come up with another AI, Grok AI. Right? So we all have these AIs and everything, but can you guys can anyone give me a correlation of Python with AI? Like, what is it? Like, if you were to explain it as a 5-year-old, I believe we all have used that prompt, right? So can you give me a correlation? How is Python and AI and all this related? Anyone? I'm gonna start picking names, guys.
I
I think
Python is a programming language
Right?
used in AI or something like that for machine learning. I think
Mm-hmm.
something. Yes.
Great. That is,
Yeah.
I think that's like a surface level knowledge. We all know Python is a coding language. AI is something out there. For AI machine learning, you need Python, right? What about other coding languages? We all know other coding languages. You guys want to name a few?
yeah, C++, Java, HTML.
Go on.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
you think?
HTML be or
Girl, Bash,
Yeah,
Shells.
wonderful. So why are we learning Python? Like, why is Python the most popular language out there? Anyone?
It is easy to write.
it's easy to read.
You
It
can use it
helps
on your
with
overall
the data
platform.
structuring, right? If I'm correct. It helps with
Mm,
the data structuring in artificial intelligence, if I'm correct, right? It
yeah.
helps you with also algorithms and with the yeah, basically set theory and everything to help you like make artificial intelligence, if I'm correct.
Mhm. All right. So before we begin, the first and three major things, as in whenever someone asks you, why are we using Python? Why is that the most popular language? Why are we using? It has three major reasons. The three key differences are, first of all, it's the readability, right? What do we mean by readability? Is that how easy it is to read and understand. Second of all, it's the simplicity. Something that is going to take you like 50 line of codes in any other languages, it can be done in one line. All right. And third is the versatility. So versatility in the sense, Python is something which is used in everything. AI was just an example. When you have web development, app development, front end, back end, you've got blockchain, you've got cloud, you've got every other field out there, we can use Python, right? Which is why it is one of the most fundamental and crucial languages we'll be doing it. So once again, guys, someone tell me what are the three key points why we use Python? Ashley, what are the 3 points?
it's readable, simple to use, and it's versatile.
Wonderful. So I'm going to be asking like this, okay? You guys have to be very good job, Ashley. All right. Now I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right. I hope it's visible. Is it visible, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So this is going to be our Notion board. It is, are you guys familiar with Notion? And
Yes.
Yes, a little bit.
yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is, so we have created a small website kind of thing for Notion, and here I'll walk you through how this is going to be. So today's day is, I hope you all remember, it's still early in the morning. It's 22nd Saturday, and today what we are going to be doing is, first and foremost, we are going to be doing the setup. We'll be learning the absolute fundamentals of Python. We'll be doing data sets and we'll be doing exercises. Along with that, the basic terminology that goes into Python, the prerequisites, and a basic mind map is what we'll be going. So before we get into that, I'll be sending you the link and expecting you guys to download Python, right? And yes, I'm sharing the link. Before that, can I ask how many of you are Windows users?
Me,
Yes.
moment.
I am.
Yes, I.
I am.
Yes.
I am.
Me.
Window user.
All right. And any Mac users? MacBook?
Yes. Yes, one, I think.
Okay, all right. So I've sent the link in the chat box. Can you guys check if you've received it?
Yes, you received it.
Yes, I've
Yes.
received.
Now I'm gonna request all of you to be doing it hands-on. You all are on your computers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, please press on that link. All I'm hoping that all of you don't have Python. You'll all have to install. Am I right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so the link is there. Can someone share the screen? Anyone would want to share someone volunteers, then I'm gonna pick someone up from the lot. Do I have any volunteers? And I'm just gonna do a random pick. Okay, wonderful. Great. So, all right, would you scroll down? Yeah. So you can see, guys, there is latest 3.13.2, right? I want you all to click on that one. Right? Can we download this? Please go down. I'm a MacBook user, so I will have to ask you to check for it. Can you go up, please? Yeah. Based on this one, you've got the Windows installer. You all know what model is yours, the 64-bit or the 32-bit one? Accordingly, you guys can download. And I believe one of you was a Mac user, right? You'll have to go for the Mac OS 64-bit Universal 2 installer.
Yes, I
everyone
got it
start-
already.
Yeah, wonderful. Then have you guys started installing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Please, the recommended, whatever is recommended, you guys opt for that one, whatever is on your system. All right. So, Thais, you can stop screening. May I know how do we pronounce your name? I'm so sorry.
It's
Sorry?
Thais.
Nice. Okay, wonderful, nice. So thank you for sharing your screen. And just when you guys are done downloading, can I get a heads up?
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are downloading it, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. And Alicia, you're the one with the MacBook, right? You have Python installed?
Yes, I have it installed already.
All right. So first thing and foremost we're going to be knowing is, like Ashley had mentioned, she has PyCharm, right? So PyCharm is an IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Learning, right? And the first thing that what we're going to learn is we're going to learn how to use the Python IDE. I don't think a lot of us, we immediately switch on to PyCharm. For the Windows user, oh yes, John has sent this 64-bit, right? Is everyone installing it? Can I get a yes from everyone once you're done
Yes.
with the
Yes,
installation?
it's still
Yes. Yes.
I
installing.
already have it.
Installing.
All right. So now can I have one of you share your screen once it's installed? Thais, could you share your screen again? We'll be picking you up for now.
Okay, same applies for Mac users. Yeah. All right. Do we have everything installed now? You guys have it installed? Can I get a yes?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So now that we have it,
Yes.
I'll be sharing my screen and I will let you get a brief of what we'll be doing. So first and foremost, let us understand the terminology of coding, right? So do we all know what an algorithm is? Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So first and foremost, what we'll be doing is we'll understand what are the terminologies, what are some prerequisites, and then we'll move on to the rest, right? So the first and foremost, the terminology is algorithms. What is an algorithm? Whenever you say that there is a coding algorithm, an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure for solving a problem. But when we are coding, we are always solving a problem, always solving a question, right? We are either developing something, it's all considered a part of solving something. So the step-by-step procedure is going to be called an algorithm. Then we have the syntax. Whenever we say ki any language has a part of syntax, like let's say English, we have grammatical rules, right? Where a comma needs to be used, where a quotation needs to be used, where the full stop needs to be used, right? There are certain ways. You've got the tenses, you've got the participles, and there's a certain way in order to communicate. That is the exact same thing that happens with coding languages. Their syntax is a set of rules which will define the way how a language is written. Like, for example, we all are familiar with the print hello world. Do we all know this? I think it is the most popular code ever written. It's just a fun fact. I hope you all remember. We all know hello world in Python.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. So when we write Python, the hello world, you can see it'll be print and then the brackets, then the quotation marks. These are the rules. These are called syntax. Next, these are just the terms because we'll be using this very frequently. So it's just important that we all know the lingo before we begin, right? Then we have the variable. Now, variable, what you can say is a label. All right. It is like usually in algebra and all of this. I think we all know the Pythagoras theorem. Do we? Guys, don't tell me we've forgotten that. We know the Pythagoras theorem, right? A square plus B square plus C square. Do we know this? Guys, what about
Sorry.
know
Like,
this, right?
what did you exactly say?
The basic
Like,
algebra, like X, Y, Z, we work with that. A square, B square, C square. You guys know
Yeah.
yeah.
we've done that,
Yeah, we
right?
do have it. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
A word, we take X, we take Y, we take A, we take B, and we give it a numerical value, right? Like,
Yes, yes.
let's say the sides of a square. A is equal to 4. So the sides of the square would be 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. So we do A into 4 is equal to our area of the square, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that A is our variable here. That is exactly the same fundamentals that we'll be using here in Python as well. All right. So coding languages and maths go very hand in hand. So it is crucial that we all know the basic math principles when we are doing codes, right? Then we'll be having loop. If you want to repeat a certain number of code multiple times, it's the same as English. When you loop something, when it goes and repeats, then we have conditionals, right? So conditional, like normally we have if else. So if you're more than 18, you're an adult. If you're less than 18, you're a minor, right? So these are conditional statements. We'll be going deep into all of this, but for now, these are just the terms. Then we have debugging. Can anyone tell me what does debugging mean? Are we cleaning pests? We know what debugging is, right? Can someone tell me?
Yes.
There are
It's
errors in
basically
the code that you
Yes.
have to get rid of in order for the code to work.
Wonderful. That is exactly what debugging is. And just a fun fact, how did they come up with the name debugging? Was when the first time they found an error in a code, there was a moth on the computer, which is why removing the moth meant debugging. Literally, that's the meaning for having debugging as the source word. right? So this is our debugging. Next, we have compiler versus interpreter. Now, this is very, very, very crucial. We all discussed a few other languages that were there, right? Python is an interpreter. Can you see? So, for example, for compiler, we've got C++, C, Golang. Golang is something very popular as well, right? These fall under the compilers, right? They convert the entire code into machine language before execution. So what happens is, whenever we write a code, first it's going to translate into the binary terms in zeros and ones, and then it's going to run. So Fortran, right? Fortran is the oldest computing language in the world. So the oldest computing language in the world was a compiler. Then we have the interpreters. Interpreters, for example, are Python, JavaScript, PHP, Ruby. And Python and JavaScript are one of the easiest languages in the world, right? In fact, they are the easiest languages in the world. However, when we have Java, Scala, Kotlin, these are both. They're interpreter as well and compiler, which is why whenever you have high level interviews and bigger companies like Google, Microsoft, they all be running on Java, which is like 10 times more complex than this. There are some texts. Okay. There are some problems in installing. All right, we'll come back to it. We'll just go with the keywords and then we'll be coming back to it, right? So Kotlin is used for app development and Scala is used for Web3, right? These are another different fields that it's just important that we know. Whenever someone asks, so Python is an interpreter. Can I come again? What is Python? It falls under compiler and interpreter, guys.
It's an interpreter.
Yeah.
Interpreter.
And whenever it's compiler, you'll be having C++, C, Fortran. Fortran is the oldest language in the world. Just a fun fact, it's important that you know, right? Then we have API. API, I think everyone would have heard about it. Whenever you're going on your chat GPT, whenever you're going on your DeepSeek, you've got Grok now. Everything, have you noticed whenever you're trying to buy a premium, it says API, right? You can buy an API for a certain amount of price. So now what API does is, API is an integration. So let's say I built a website and I can use the chat GPT AI as my API to refunction it. If there's any knowledge, anything that I need to fetch, it'll directly fetch from ChatGPT on my website without opening ChatGPT, right? It's basically a running system. So for example, Twitter, right? We can use a Twitter API to fetch the tweets whenever you're compiling any kind of, whatever the info that you're making. Then we have frameworks, right? So I think we all would have come across frameworks as well. So Django, where the D is silent, it is a Python web framework, and React is a JavaScript front-end framework. These are important for app development, but if you're going to be going deep into machine learning, Django is something you're expected to know. And what is Django? It is a Python web framework. All right. Always remember, Django is, and the spelling is Django, right? Next, we have the library. Now, library is a collection of pre-written codes, right? So whenever we imagine if we had to fetch an entire library, you'd be running 500 codes just for the data. So instead of importing 500 lines of data here and there is already a collection of library where you can just import it. You can download it, import it. This is very, very, very important whenever we are going to be doing machine learning, right? So machine learning, there are very famous libraries that we can be going through that. We'll be doing that in the future classes, of course. Then we have package. Packages are modules, right? So modules, again, they're used as import and then the package. So we have the most famous package is math. So whenever you're downloading a set of numbers, mathematical operations, you'll be doing import math. Then the rest. Now we have IDE. Now IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So we know someone said they had PyCharm, right? So PyCharm is an IDE, just like Visual Studio. We have Eclipse. These are different IDEs. However, for Python, we have its own IDE. Can you see this? It says IDLE, this. Can everyone see the screen? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the inbuilt IDE that comes whenever you download Python. Now, PyCharm is something you'll have to download separately. Visual Studio is something you'll have to download separately. But IDLE is learning is integrated development learning environment. The L stands for learning. It comes directly when you install Python. Then we have the code editors. Now, code editors are lightweight. They're just for writing and editing. They don't do any debugging. VS Code is an example of code editor. Visual Studio and VS Code are different. By the way, just a disclaimer, Visual Studio is the IDE and code editor is the VS Code. And then we have the terminal and command line. So this is how the terminal looks like, right? It tells you all about whatever the Mac is whatever is happening on your, and this is common whether in Windows, in Mac, anything. Then we have version control. So does anyone have a GitHub profile? You guys have GitHub?
Nope.
No,
No.
unfortunately.
Right. So you guys know what GitHub is?
Do know what it is, but don't
Yes,
have one.
it is a repository where coders store their programs, and you can
Exactly.
catch it with a link.
Wonderful. Now, this is what GitHub is. So on GitHub, whenever we code a program, we need it. It serves as a portfolio, right? Tomorrow, when you're going to be going to different companies and you have to show your projects, normally people have it on their resume. As coders, you must be having a GitHub, right? Where you'd be contributing to open source projects and all of that, which is where the version control comes into the picture. Then we have the virtual environment, the package managers, PIP, everything is going to be available to you guys. I don't want to bore you with a lot of theory. I think we've gone into that way too much. So you guys can go through this during the weekend. On cloud platform, I believe you all would have heard about AWS, Azure, GCP. Have you heard about all of this? Do we
AWS, yes. Microsoft,
Yes.
Azure, yes.
Yes.
Google Cloud Platform, yeah.
Exactly.
Only Hardcore is new to me. I don't know what
Yeah,
Heroku
Heroku was something that it was the OG. It was the main deal back in the days. But now the three bigs are the Amazon Web Services, Azure, and Google GCP, Google Cloud Platform, right? Then down here, you can find all the data science, AI terms, data framework, what is machine learning, neural network, tensor, web development term. So I would want you guys to go through it. Now let us get hands-on with Python. I believe everyone has it downloaded. Do we have the
Yeah,
Python?
that would be me. I'm
Oh,
having
yeah.
trouble.
Trouble.
All right. Can you share your screen?
Yes,
And guys, we're all going to be
I'm
debugging problem here.
confused.
All right. When Chef shares his screen, we are all going to be seeing what is the problem, and we're all going to try to figure it out. Chef, please share your screen, please. Is it this screen? No. I think you have opened the terminal, right? I want you to install it. Chef, can you share your screen? You have opened the terminal. The one you put the picture, right? Mirjam? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Yeah. You have opened the terminal. I believe it is installed. Could you check, please? Yeah, it's installed. Can you share your screen, please?
Share my screen.
Yeah, please share your screen. Or Chef, meanwhile, could you be sharing your screen?
Oh, hold on, give me a moment.
Yeah. And guys, meanwhile, we're all going to figure out, right, what's wrong with them, because you all have downloaded Python. You all should be able to help them. All right?
Okay.
Or
All right.
Okay. Can can I
sorry.
ask a question?
Yes, please go for it.
Hello?
Yeah, please go for it. Ryan?
Yes, my mic was unmuted. When I downloaded Python, I have two options, install now, and it gives a description, and customize installation. Beneath all of that, you have checkpoints with use admin privileges when installing and add Python. What should I choose exactly to get the
Mm-hmm.
best out of the app or the software? Should I click install now or just customize installation, and
You don't
should
need to
I
custom.
just
installation. You
Okay.
customize the installation whenever you're coming via a different thing, right? So normally we have different things. We have got the VMware Fusion and all of that. Whenever you download it by an external party is where you'd want to customize it, right? However, for now, you go for the basic version. It is the best thing you can download. So please go for install now. And Jennifer, if you are
Okay.
having disk space issue, unfortunately, you'll have to make a little bit of space, right? Because there's a lot of files and all of that. You can try doing it later on. Maybe you can follow us through and please clear some space and download. Chef, have we solved your issue?
I had the same problem as for customization or yeah.
Yeah, no,
That
no, no. Just
I
install.
did too, and I wanted to wonder, do we need to select the add Python.exe to path option too, or just leave that blank?
Leave that blank. Really,
Okay.
go for the simplest option. Whenever you're going to be working for any other IDEs you're installing, anything, always, it's really not that complicated. All right. We are always going to go for the simplest thing. Usually the recommended options are always visible. So without a second doubt, we should be able to go for it. Right. So please just give me a heads up when you guys have it installed, Chef, Ral, and Raya.
I have a question.
Yeah, please go on,
Could I
Thais.
share my screen?
Yes, please do.
So I have this after clicking on install now, but I don't know what to do now.
It's not defined. Okay, I want you to cut the screen. Can you close it? Yeah, can you close the screen, please? Close the terminal. Just click on the cross. Yeah.
Just a sec.
Yeah.
Yes.
And meanwhile, guys, I want you to make a folder on your desktop and make a new folder, name it Python. Okay. Can I expect all of you guys to do that meanwhile?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Please make a folder on your desktop, name. Sure, because I'm going to be picking really on random and I'm going to be asking one of you to share your screen. I'm going to be telling you guys are going to be doing. Am I clear? I need you guys to speak up. All right. Please speak up.
Yes, loud.
Yes.
Clear.
Wonderful. Okay, Thais, what was the issue? Can you come again?
What did you say?
Hello.
Yeah, is it installed?
Yes,
My
it's not installed, but I think it's the terminal.
Okay, just let's
Hello.
yeah,
Good morning.
good morning.
What do we have to install? I
We
already have the folder on my desktop, Python.
okay, have you installed Python?
Not yet. I just received a mail yesterday that we have a online meeting for learning Python, but no preparation was required.
Sorry, I think you have joined us slightly late, right? Um,
Yes.
we have got John, by the way. John is one of our team members. He'll be solving your query. So whenever, in case I'm speaking and I'm not able to come to you guys, he'll be solving. So whatever doubts you have, right, you guys can also share in the chat box. John's here with us. And yeah, by the way, Regita, I think you have joined us a little late. May I know what do you use? Are you a Windows user or a Mac user?
No, I just have Windows 11.
Windows, right? So I'm going to be sending you a message here. There is a link. You need to click on that and then you'll have to install Python.
Oh, okay, it's in the chat.
Yeah, it's in the chat. All right. Now, meanwhile, I'm hoping all of us have the folder made. Right now, I'm just going to pick up on random. Steven? Steven, are you there?
Which
Uh,
Do
Steven?
you mean is this the link? Windows installer 64-bit?
Yes, that is the link. Please go on that. Steven, you are the chosen lucky person for now. Please share your screen. We'll be going for the hands-on training on your computer. Right, Steven, can you share your
Okay,
screen?
yes. I also had some difficulties, but
Yeah.
in some way I have a terminal but
Okay.
I think it's my laptop because
Okay.
I also installed it on another machine and it's working fine there. Okay, let's see. Um, one moment.
I can try if it's not working, but I don't have the same installation. I will just be using VS Code.
Um, okay, VS Code would be wonderful. Okay, but let's go with Steven. All right, so
Okay.
what do we have here? Can you
Is this
cross your
okay?
Yeah, this is okay. Can you
Mm-hmm.
close this window for now? And can you go on
What's it?
yeah, can you search? Can you click on search? Can you close this? Because we are going to be using this as a tutorial for the others, right? Can you cross this window? Can you close this window? No, please share your screen. Just close that window. Or I'm gonna just show you this. Let me first share my screen and let you know what we are trying to do here. Right, please tell me if my screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, I can see a
Yeah.
Yep.
desktop.
Yeah. All right. So when like I don't know for Windows, but for Mac, the second you open this, you have all these apps, right? So you should be able to see this. It says idle, right? And you have to open this window which says idle shell 3.13.1. So it's your task to open this. Am I clear?
They can search it in the start
Repeat it,
menu.
please.
Yes, but I don't have that idle.
As long as you download Python, you will be having idle. This is what I want you to know. The second you download Python, Python idle comes with Python, right? So maybe you guys can go on your search button. You guys have a search button, right?
Can I share my
Control
screen?
F. Yeah, please share your
I
screen.
think maybe someone else can share that.
Yeah,
Let
please
me.
share your screen. Found it on my search bar. Yes, please go on your search bar and type IDLE, right? All of you go on your search bars and type IDLE.
Can you see my screen?
One sec, Oliver. Yes. Now go on your search bar, type IDLE. See, you got idle Python, the first option out there. Yes. Do we see this option? Guys, can you all make sure we have this?
Yes,
Yes.
I got it.
Yes,
Everyone got
Yes.
I
it?
got it.
Wonderful. Okay. So now the first screen that you guys have it visible, what is written on the top? Can someone read it out for me? What is this? IDLE shell 3.13.2.
13.
Yes. So this screen is called our shell editor. What is it called?
Our shell
Editor.
ending.
Editor.
Editor.
A shell editor. Wonderful. So the first thing foremost, shall we do one thing? Can we start with the favorite command code out there?
Please,
Hello world?
Hello
please.
world.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Please go on.
You're speaking. Hello.
Yeah, please go on.
You're you're speaking too fast.
I'm really sorry. Was my speed a bit of a problem, guys?
The program is already installing in mine, but what was the first step to go to come to this screen here? What am I seeing now?
Okay, you have to go on your search bar. Okay, go Oliver, could you do that? Yes. Go on your search bar. You have this idle Python 3.13 64-bit, and you have to open that. That is called idle. Idle stands for Integrated Development Learning Environment. Right? We should all know the full form of
Yes.
idle, which is Integrated Development Learning Environment. Do we have that open, Regitha?
Yes, you can go on because it is installing on my laptop now.
All right. What about
Now I now
yes.
I get it.
Wonderful. So can you open that for us, please? Uh, Oliver, please share your screen. Yes. So now I'm hoping everyone has this running. Now let us first and foremost type our first code, right? Hello world. Does anyone know how we're gonna do this? How do we write this code?
Print. Parentheses.
Yes. All right. So first and foremost, let's write print. So make sure the P is not capital. The first line of any code cannot be in caps. It has to be lowercase. So Oliver, please type print, print. Everyone type print. Okay, so this is our function. The second it turns purple on your screen, it will be a function, right? Then we have parentheses. When we say parentheses, we are opening a normal bracket. Okay, the circular bracket is called parentheses. So let's open the bracket, parentheses, open parentheses.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, open parentheses. You know how to make a regular bracket, right? Normal bracket.
Analysis. Hack, yes.
Just do shift 9, please.
Acolado. Yeah.
Press on shift 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is called a parentheses. Guys, whenever we open a bracket in Python, the normal brackets are called parentheses. All right, now we'll be doing a string. So when I say open a string, how do we do a string? Anything between quotation marks. Do we know what quotation marks is? Guys, we know what quotation marks are?
It's the
Yes.
double
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, the
Double
double
commas up top.
Yes.
Double quote.
Yeah. So can we do a double quotation? Wonderful. And let's type hello world, our first code. Now, between this, you can type anything. So let's put it in all caps, all smalls, anything. Please type hello world. Oliver, please write hello world in this. Hello. Wonderful. Space world. Give a space and then put world. WORLD. Hello world. D. World. WORLD. We're talking about the world, okay? We're telling hi to the world, hi to the earth, hi to the universe.
English word for
Yeah.
world.
Can you please repeat?
Hello world. I'll be typing it here. Okay.
Engels
R
voor wereld.
WORLD.
W-O
Hello world.
WORLD.
Hello world.
W-O-R-L-L
L for lemon.
achter die R.
Hearing a lot of noises.
Okay. All of us.
Achter
W
W-O-O
O for orange. R for rose.
R
L for lemon.
L
D.
Denmark. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Now we're gonna close the string. When I say close the string, we're going to close the quotation marks and now close the bracket. No. You have to close the string as well. See, you missed that. Yes. Now we'll press enter. See, we got hello world. And as you can see, Oliver, we did a little spell error, right? It's hello EL. So can you remove the EL? Now, if you're going to try and edit on this is a shell editor. You cannot go back. So you'll have to copy paste. Copy paste this code. Normal. You have to press all of this along with the print. Along with the print. Yes. Control C.
Yeah.
And for Mac, this is Command C.
Come on.
And Control V. Do a Control V down. Come down. Yeah, Control C. Just do a Control C and come down and do Control V. And you can remove the EL after the hello. Yeah, go backspace. Now let's put enter. Wonderful. Have we all done hello world?
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Great. Now, Oliver, thank you for presenting your screen. Good job. Now let's move to the next task. Please stop sharing your screen. We'll go to the next part.
So on the
yes,
first
Jaggi.
step is to search for idle. Idle in the search bar.
Yes.
We click idle, and what's the next step?
I'm gonna copy paste the I'll be copying pasting the code here, okay, in the chat box. You can just paste that in your and it should run. All right, I'm putting it in the chat. You can copy this and run this on your idle. All right, Ragita, can you see it in the chat?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Hello world, yes.
Yeah, that is going to be our code. Once again, here print is our function. The open brackets is called parentheses. The hello world in quotation marks is called string. Am I clear?
Yes.
Are we clear, guys?
Very clear, very clear.
Yeah, so if any doubts, you guys are going to let me know, right? So far, we are very clear with whatever that's happening. Are we?
Yes.
I have a
Yes.
question.
Yeah, please go on.
Don't you use a semicolon?
Sorry?
A semicolon.
Semicolon. Oh, no,
Yeah.
we don't use semicolons. Semicolons are used in Java. It's used in other languages. In Python, we use only colons. There is no use of semicolon.
All right. Okay. Yes.
That's just this is normally what happens in Java is that whenever you're writing a code for continuation, you always end it with semicolons, right? However, in Python, it is a line by line editor. So you do not need to have a semicolon. You only need colons. And whenever we're working with conditional, that if else statements, like if you're above 18, you're going to be an adult. If you're less than 18, you're going to be a child. That is when we'll be using a colon. Apart from that, there are nothing is to be required at the end. Right? Now I'm going to share my screen. I hope you all focus here. Is it visible?
Hello.
Yes, who's this?
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry, please go on.
I don't have the same thing. I don't know what I did wrong.
Okay, Kairu, could you share your screen? And guys, whenever someone comes up with a doubt, all of us are going to be debugging it. Because right now we have done that part, right? Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cairo, please share your screen. All right. Okay, so what have you done here?
I think she
I
has
just
the old version of the
Yeah,
Hello
Python.
World.
the old version. See, it's 2.7.12. We are already on version 3.13, right? It's supposed to be 3.13.1. So I hope you can go get the updated version. Can you do that?
Okay, I will.
There is a link here. I'm going to be sending once again. Go for the latest installed version. Okay, just get that in. I've sent it in the chat box. Install that and then you'll be able to run clearly. Because this is why it's very important you all check the versions. It has to be Python 3.13.1, which is the latest version of Python. All right. Now you can stop sharing your screen, please. Cairo, can you stop sharing your screen? Okay, I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes.
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 So now let's do
A
something.
question. A question.
Yes, Ragita?
This information, your screen we are
Yeah.
seeing now,
Yes.
will we get this info in our mail?
Absolutely. I'm going to be sending all this to you. This is why it's very important. You guys stick till the very end. This is a website we have created by KPI Ladder. Regita, you've joined late, which is why you have missed. We have everything. So day one, today, everything that will be covered, it will be put here, right? You can have a revision for the setup. We have everything here, the website, all the extra, whatever is the terminology. We've got algorithms, we've got syntax, the variables. There is a mind map as well. There are a few books, there is resources, code repository. Everything would be available to you towards the end of the class. All right. So please.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
thank you.
Yes. So we'll go forward with it. So first thing foremost, let's understand the characters. What are the characters? Just like right now, we struggled a little bit with parentheses, right? Like what exactly is parentheses? You have to do shift 9. What is shift 9? The brackets, right? So first and foremost, someone asked about semicolon, right? So common keys in Python, we do not have semicolon, we have colon. Colon is used to start a new block of code. So whenever we had discussed the ages, right? When we'll be discussing about that, that is when it's going to be ending with this, a colon. This is called a colon. Then we have indentation. Indentation is called tab. So all of you above your caps lock on your keyboard, you have a button called tab. Can you guys see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah.
Above caps lock, there is a button called tab. Does anyone use tab in daily life?
Yes.
Yes.
I use it every day.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's great. So normally, so we are very well aware. Tab is equal to 4 spaces. Okay, instead of you clicking the space button 4 times, you can click on one tab, right? Use 4 spaces or a tab key. So whenever we are writing codes in Python, the syntax is known as the grammatics. The grammatics of a language is equivalent to syntax of a code, right? For Python, the indentation is very important. So when I say indentation, that means you'll be having to leave tab or 4 spaces. Tab is equal to how many spaces? Come again, someone?
Four
Four
spaces.
Four
spaces.
spaces.
Wonderful. Great. Now we have the brackets. The brackets are going to be called parentheses, right? They are used for functions like print input. So right now when we did print hello world, the print was our function and it was followed by parentheses, the open and close brackets, right? Or shift 9 and shift 0. Are we clear?
Yes,
Yes.
understood.
Yes. Then we have the quotation marks. Now, quotation marks are used to define strings. Normally, whenever we speak direct and indirect in English, right? So when we say Alice said something. That is, we are just speaking it normally. Alice said hi. So we put hi in quotation marks. We do that in English normally. We do that, right?
Yes.
Right? Whenever we're referring to someone, whenever we are citing exactly what they said, we use quotation marks. This is exactly the same use. When we put quotation marks is where we'll be using to define. It's called a string. Anything that comes between quotation marks is called string. Am I clear? Anything that comes between quotation marks will be string, and we can use single quotation marks or double quotation marks. All right. And we'll have a small example as in where we use single quotation or double, though it can be used interchangeably. It will never show an error whether you put single or double, but it cannot be used start with open single quotation, end with single. It has to be either both have to be quotation, double quotation marks or single quotation marks. We're clear with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Then comes the square brackets. Apart from parentheses, we have the square brackets. The square brackets will be used to compile a list. Like, for example, you can see we have fruits. So in fruits, we open the square brackets. Then we have a string. Anything in between quotation mark again here the apple is a string. Banana is a string. Cherry is a string. So a square bracket will be used to tell a collection of items. So for example, if we had fruit, apple, banana, cherry. Can someone give me an example, another example that could be used here?
Clothing items.
Sorry?
You can have a collection of, let's say,
Wonderful. Colors. Yeah.
Colors.
Yes, colors. Next.
Cars. Animals.
Yes.
Days of the week.
Days of
Months.
the week. Wonderful. Yeah.
Drinks.
Drinks. Amazing. So whenever we
List
have
of even numbers.
list of even numbers, and oh my god, coming to even numbers and odd numbers, we'll be using a mathematical logic. Who was the one who said even numbers?
I did.
What's your name again?
Jimero.
Jimero. Okay, Jimero, we're going to be coming back to this question while we're solving a problem, right? So you'll have to speak up then about the even numbers. Yeah. Next we have is the curly brackets. Now, what is the difference between curly brackets, parentheses, and list? So for square brackets, we had simple apple, banana, cherry. We had colors, we had drinks, we had vegetables, we had not even numbers. We'll be coming back to that later. Then we have curly brackets, right? So curly brackets are used for dictionaries. So do we all know what a dictionary is? Everyone has used a dictionary at some point in their life. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So what does a dictionary do? Simply put, like what is the function of a dictionary? Can someone tell me?
It gives definitions of words.
Yes. So you have a value. Let's say I need to know what is the meaning of tall, right? Ginormous. I hear a word ginormous and I don't know what does ginormous mean. It means tall, right? So we have it's called a key value pair. So here it's in curly brackets, it works like dictionary. We've got name, right? And then we've got Alice. What is the name? It's Alice. Then we've got age. Then we've got this. Then let's say we have favorite color. We have blue. We have occupation. We have doctor, right? So it's a key value pair. You have a main thing and then you have a definition to it, right? Can someone give me an example? Like we have Alice. Alice is our key value pairs, like name Alice, age, a certain number. Can someone give me more example? I think I had given a few. Examples for dictionaries.
Car
We
model is Toyota.
uh, yeah,
Build
yeah.
year is 2020.
Yes, the year to
Color is black.
color, black, right? Then we have the occupation. So whenever we have a pair, right? We have like normally whenever you're filling out resumes, we all fill out resumes, right? We've got name and then your name. Then we've got age, then your age. Then what is the date today? Date today, your birthday and all. Whenever there's a pair, we put it in curly brackets, right? So it's going to be one string colon followed by the name. We'll be getting to all of this in details, but I'm just going to walk you through, right? So tomorrow when we're using, you're able to trace the information back. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any doubts, you guys can stop me. All right. But we do not worry, even if you're not able to follow through whatever, we'll be doing it all hands-on. Just like how we did Hello World, we'll be doing the rest also. Now, can someone tell me what is this hash symbol for? Is it just for hashtags? Are we tagging something in Python? What do you think?
When you make
What do we use the
when you
hash
make a
symbol?
comment.
Yes, so when we make a comment, would it run? Would it run in the Python?
No,
When
the
you
comment
don't
No.
won't
want
run.
something to run, and you don't
Yes.
need to
So
run a code when you want to say something.
Alicia.
when you see please instructions in your code and that you don't want to execute or mess up the code.
Wonderful. Girls, you guys are doing great. This is why we'll be using a hash symbol. Right? Normally we use hashtags daily life, whether we've got Instagram, we've got this, we're always hashtagging. But whenever we use a hashtag in our Python, it is for a comment. It is something that Python ignores. The second you put a hash, Python is gonna ignore no matter what you put in. You can put in numbers, you can put anything. All right. Then we have equal to sign. We all know what equal to sign is. It assigns a value. Cool. So when we have so we'll be using different you say permutation and combination of equal tos also. When we have double equal tos, it's going to be for comparison. When we have an exclamation mark, can you guys see exclamation mark followed by equal to? It will be not equal to. Are we clear? When we have an exclamation mark and an equal to sign, it will be not equal to. Like, let's say Ishita exclamation mark equal to man. That means Ishita is not a man. Do you guys have doubts? So
Got
whenever,
it.
yeah, when we do exclamation mark and equal to, it means not equal to. Okay, then we know this symbol, more than equal to, less than equal to, more than or equal to, less than or equal to. Are we clear? So these are
Yes.
called
Yes.
comparison operators. Equal to is for comparison. Come after me. Equal to is for
Comparison.
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 Yes, wonderful. Then we have the exclamation mark and equal to, that is
Not
Not
equal
equal.
to.
Equal to.
wonderful. Then these are something we all have learned in what, pre-KG, when we are in nursery. We have done this, right?
Yes.
Two is
Yeah.
Greater,
more,
not greater.
more than one. Yes. If I see anyone fumbling in this, I'm going to send you back to nursery. All right. You have to be very thorough with this part. Okay, then we have the backslash. So normally we have forward slashes. Backslash is for starting a new line. We'll be using this. This is a simple thing we'll get on hands on. Now there are special keys in the keyboard. So underscores, right? So let's say whenever we have, normally we use just a simple thing. When we use color, we can normally just put color is equal to red in strings. But when we say favorite colors, how do we write favorite colors? Are we just going to write favorite space colors? No. Whenever the first value that you're given, you cannot have spaces. So you will have to put underscore. So you'll have to put favorite underscore colors. Like here, the username is Alice. So if you had to write here, give me an example, a longer variable. Favorite fruit. So fav, and then we'll put fruit, right? Is it visible, guys?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes.
Yes. So when we do this here, can someone give me their favorite fruit? You guys
Mango.
Orange.
mango. Okay, mango. So when we put fav, so normally we cannot do this. Without a space, we sorry, Regita, are you saying something?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating for myself. It's
Yeah.
going a little fast, but I'm trying to control.
If you have any doubt,
After the session,
yes, yes.
I will take my time to read everything easy.
Absolutely. Guys, because we the crowd, you have the most wonderful crowd ever. You have the students, you've got people in tech, you've got people not in tech, you've got homemakers, you've got everyone out here, right? So everyone has different paces and we must respect each and every one of our pace. If you have any doubts, I'll be available. We are forming a WhatsApp group, right, which you all will be having the access to towards the end. We have this website that's up there. You guys can always look back. Any doubts, we are always available, right? So just try and understand. We're going very simple, and I'm sure you're all capable to easily get it, and you have the most wonderful response ever, right? So coming back to this, when we do favorite fruit, we cannot have a space between them. Are we clear? A space cannot be there. So whenever we have to put a space, we will put an underscore. Now let's say fave fruit. This is one of my favorite fruit. So we're going to give this 1. Now let's say I want to have another favorite fruit. How do we write this? We'll come down, come enter, favorite fruit 2.
2.
Yeah. And someone give me their another favorite fruit, please.
Cherries.
Apple.
Oh, cherries. Okay. Let's go for favorite fruit 3. Okay. And it's not necessary. We can have anything else. We can have, uh, what did someone say right now? Cherries. What was the next fruit?
Apple.
Apple.
All right. So give me another variable. We can put anything. Do you know we can write cloud? Okay. We can write cloud is equal to apple. As long as we know that cloud stands for favorite fruit 3, we can use it. Is this making any sense? Basically, this is our variable. Variable is something that we understand. It can be anything in the world. We are writing it favorite fruit 1 so that it's easy for us. If you are someone that understand X is equal to fruit, Y is equal to cherry, and Z is equal to apple, that also completely works. These are
Yeah.
our variables, and variables completely depend on us, because once again, the key 3 main factors of Python is simplicity, readability, and versatility, right? So it has, as long as you understand it, it's your code, it's completely fine. All that the computer cares is the right syntax is used. We have put everything in quotation marks. What are they called? What are things in quotation marks called?
Strings.
Wonderful. So as
Strings.
long as they are strings, the computer is understanding. Are we clear? Then we have the simple thing. We have got asterisks. Asterisks is for multiplication. Normally we have 5 into 3, 5 into 10, 5 into 15, 13 into 40, right? Into is represented by asterisks, which is shift 8. Cool? Guys, am I not hearing
Yes.
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
We have the plus. We all know plus minus. If you guys don't know, I'm going to be sending you back to nursery. All right, this is worse
Yeah.
than the, oh, what is that? Do we remember what this was? Comparison operators. All right.
Yes.
We'll be using all of this whenever we are making a small app such as calculators. It's like a fundamental portfolio project, right? Then we have forward slash. Forward slash is used for division normally, right? 10 divided by 2, what is the response?
5.
Yes, it took you long. You were supposed to be sooner than this. All right. Then we have the percentage sign. Percentage sign is for modulus. It is the remainder after division. Right? We'll be going through modulus a little bit, just to brush up on the memory. This is high school level math. Let's see. Okay. So we'll be coming back to that. Double equal to, it was for comparison. We remember this, right?
Yes.
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 Yes. Then exclamation mark equal to was not equal to. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So see, wonderful. We have already covered all the characters in Python. Now, coming to the bad part. Who's going to be sharing the screen now?
I will.
Okay, let's go. Please share your screen. All right. Guys, can everyone see her screen?
Yes, we can see her screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now, so first thing we have done is we have printed hello world. Now, let us do something. Let us this is our shell editor. What editor was this? This is our shell editor, right? Now, see, as you can see, everything over here is going to be printed line by line. Right? Whenever you have Visual Studio Code, I believe some of you have Visual Studio Code, right? When we have continuous lines of codes, are we still going to expect a response one by one? No, right? So I want you to do Control N. Can you all click Control N? Yes. So a new window should open. It should be named Untitled. Can you guys do that? Has it opened Control N and Mac uses Command N?
Yes.
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 All
Yes,
right.
it has.
So let's go for this. Now we'll be creating our notes. Okay, so whenever we have to create our notes, how would we be doing that? What is the one symbol that we can use in order to write notes?
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Wonderful.
Hashtag.
So I want you to put hashtag and I want you to write in all caps Python notes. Okay, so we'll be writing the notes also and we will be running the codes also. So first and foremost, let us quickly, everything that we discussed so far. What was something that we discussed so far? We learned the characters, right? So let's put another, you can close the shell editor, by the way. Yeah, you can just close this editor. And we can work on this one. First, it says untitled. So before we execute it, we'll all have to save it. You guys can do Control S, and then you should be able to save it. So you can write day one notes, right? Just save it on your Python folder that we had made on your desktop. Everyone has the Python, yeah, wonderful. And just give it a name, day one. Okay, day one. Is everyone with us so far?
Yes.
Yes, all of us. Any
Yes.
doubts?
One moment, I'm saving it.
Okay.
What should we do to save?
You have to do Control S or Command S for Mac users. Control S is the simplest way to save a file, or you can go on File and then you can do Save, right? And go on this PC, go on your desktop, go on Python, click on that, write a file name. Give it a file, my first, just write day one. Day one. Day one, save. Save, right? And as soon as you guys are done with the codes, always do a Control S. Am I clear? Whenever you're done writing a code and you don't want it to be erased or whatever, just do a Control S. We're clear?
Yes.
And then I can just close the idle, right?
Yes. Once you have saved it, you can close it and you'll be able to access it later on as well. All right. Okay. So let's do a very quick note. So far, we've done the characters. So we'll do another hashtag and we'll write characters. This is going to be a heading. Hashtag. Yeah, and write characters. CHARAC right? So I'm gonna have you guys to recite it. What was the first character? Let's put a colon and then we'll go for the first point. Just put a colon, enter. Enter. Yeah, put another hashtag. What was the first character that we had learnt about? Give any, no order needed. Does anyone remember?
The double equal to marks.
Comparison.
Comparison
Parentheses.
operators. Cool, wonderful. Let's go with the comparison operators. I think we got a good response. You guys are scared not to go to nursery, right? Or let's just put a heading comparison operators. Just put a comparison operators and then after that you can type in comparison operators. Operators. OPER. OPERATORS. Okay, then we'll put a colon and then we'll write the comparison operators. You can put right next to it. It'll be clearer for you. Yeah, just put a colon and then we can type in. Right? We have the equal tos. What was equal to for?
Comparison.
Yes. Then exclamation equal to was?
Not equal
Not
to.
equal to.
Wonderful. What comes next?
Greater than.
Greater than,
Yes.
smaller.
Greater than, smaller than. Then comes, what was the next two?
smaller than equal
Yes.
and less
Smaller
than
than
equal.
equal to
Greater than equal, sorry.
Wonderful, Ashley. So smaller than equal to, just put the smaller than and then followed by equal to, the same way. Oh no, you have the smaller than sign. Yes, equal to. Yeah. So can you go for this one? Yeah, I think that's
Like
fine.
here?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Coming now after the comparison operators, what do we have next? We'll put in hash. Hash is for writing comments. Just write hash and then say it's for writing comments. Hash is for writing comments. Put in a hash, write in hash, and just say it's for writing comments. It's for writing comments. Right. Then coming to strings. Can anyone tell me what were strings?
The
What
double
was strings?
quotation marks and the
Quotation.
Yes. Yeah. Text enclosed within quotation marks. Within quotation marks. Quotation marks. We have got the single and double quotation marks, which can be used interchangeably. All right, you guys can use single quotation marks as well as double quotation marks. Single strings. Yes, wonderful. All right, next coming to the parentheses. Can we come to the parentheses? What was parentheses? Can someone tell me?
the
Guys, what
open brackets, the square, the round bracket.
Yes, the round brackets is called the parentheses.
Can someone have with
P-A-R-E-N-T-H-E-S-E-S. P-A-R-E-N-T-H-E-S-E-S. T-H-E-S-E-S. This is called parentheses. Right? Parentheses are our round brackets. Our round brackets. These are used after a function. Our round brackets, comma, used after a function. Used after a function. A function. For example, let's put an example. We just did, right? Print parentheses. Example, print parentheses, comma, another one you can put in input parentheses. Whenever we are going to be asking the input from the user, as in when I ask you, what is your age? We'll be using input. So this is our input is our function and print is our function. So once again, what are the functions here in print parentheses and input parentheses? What are the functions here?
To give the age or the input.
Yes. So no. Print and input are called functions and the brackets are called parentheses. So print and input are the functions. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now coming to next.
Can I
After that,
increase the letter size?
sorry, please come again.
How can I increase the letter size?
Actually, for that, I don't think it's possible. It's a complete different thing. If you're on Mac, I think I'll be able to show you. On Windows, it's not possible. I'll figure it out. Give me tomorrow's time. I'm not a Windows user. Maybe let's go. Let's just try it. Okay, let's go on help. Let's go on options. Let's check options. Do we have anything? No. Let's go on Windows. Oh, zoom height. Yeah, we've got zoom height. Alt+2. This is, I think, what you have. Let's go on options. Please, guys, go on your options. Let's go on zoom height. Yeah. Click on that. Is there any difference? All right, let's do this. This whole zooming thing, we'll be able to work this tomorrow. If you're a Mac user, I can demonstrate it to you right now. Anyone with Mac want to understand how to increase your size? Oh, try Control plus plus. Kenny says try Control plus plus. Can someone try it? Control plus plus. Does it work, guys?
It doesn't work. But
Okay.
no
Yeah.
sweat. I wanted to make it clearer for the rest.
Yeah. No, no,
No
no.
problem.
Actually, and if someone's on Mac and they want to do it, I'll be able to demonstrate it right away. Anyone from Mac want to increase the size?
I'm on Mac, but for
Yeah.
me, it's very visible. It's not so small as what her screen. So,
Yeah.
do you
Okay.
want me to share my
I just,
screen?
It's good
yeah.
like that.
Or else I can just quickly share my screen. Can you just stop sharing a bit? So because let's build a very good competency.
You
So
can
you should
utilize the
be able to
properties.
use Mac even though you're not on Mac. All right.
I guess you can utilize properties in Windows.
What can we utilize?
If you just right click on the terminal, so
Okay.
the properties will pop up.
Yeah. Can you share your screen and show it to the rest, please?
Yeah.
Uh, Jack is going to be sharing his screen and letting us know about this part.
Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible. Yes, wonderful.
So if you just right click here, so if you select the properties
You'll have
and
to tell them how to open the terminal as well, Jack, since you've taken the initiative. All of them
yeah, so,
the idle.
so it's like Windows plus R. If you just type CMD there.
Okay. Guys, Windows plus R, you get this box and type CMD. We have Jack helping us up here.
Yeah. So if you just right click on the session here and the properties, and there you go, medium, large, so font, if you can see. So here we can increase 20, 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have John from our team also helping you guys. Is that clear? Is everyone able to do that? Guys,
Yes, it
are you
works.
able to do it?
Yes, it works for my Windows though.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, once again, Jack, can you repeat it for the
I
rest of
found
us?
how to do it in idle also.
Yeah,
Same,
really?
same thing.
Please figure it out. Please share us your screen. See, this is the
Same.
wonderful thing. We are all collaborating onto it and figuring out ways, right? Please share your screen. Who was the person? Yes, Zanila. Jack, can you please stop sharing your screen? Yeah, Zanila. All right, Zanila, please tell us. Configure idle options, then configure idle. Then you can go on your sizes, and then there are different ones. And anyone who wants tech support, we've got John from our side. He'll be helping you with that. And let me just give you a quick share. If anyone is on Mac, you can come here, Launchpad, you can get your idle. You come here, it says idle, right? You can directly go on your settings, and then you can even choose whatever the font, the size, and just click on apply. See, and we've changed the font as well. All right. Are we clear? All we had to do was come on the top, wherever the file is, click on idle, settings, and then we'll have the pop-up that just came here. Are we clear?
Yes.
All right, cool. Then Sunila, can you go back to sharing your screen?
Yes, I'm sharing.
Oh, wonderful. So we've done parentheses. Now coming to square brackets. What did we use the square brackets for? Can someone tell me?
For a list.
Square brackets were used for? And please put the square
List.
brackets. How do we use the square brackets? Can you guys put it? It's yes, wonderful. We all have found the square brackets. Regita, have you found it?
Yes, and Python is installed on
All right.
my laptop, but I didn't open yet. I'm just following what you are doing on the screen.
Please, anyone who wasn't able to, you guys can follow through. And actually, I think we have gone far. After this, we'll take a small 5 minutes break. You guys can have your tea, coffee. I believe it's afternoon. What is the time for you guys?
It's all. It's almost afternoon. Yes.
Oh, it's almost afternoon. Sure. We'll be just quickly going with our characters. We'll take a small break and then we'll come back and we'll solve problems. Cool?
Understood.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to take a break now or should we finish the characters?
We can finish the characters.
Yes,
We
very
can
sweet.
finish.
Great. Thanks, Jagita. So we've got square brackets. What were square brackets used for? Can someone tell me?
To assign
For
multiple values to
List.
a variable.
list.
Yes, we had discussed a lot of examples. What were the examples that we had discussed?
Cars,
For
Cars,
list.
yes. Cars, colors. Guys, you had come up with a lot more. And I remember you who had said even numbers. Are you there?
Yes. A list of even numbers.
Yes. What were the other things we had discussed? We just did colors and cars. Is that it? What are square brackets? What can they be used for? Fruits, vegetables, books, anything in the world. Right? Movies. You can write movies and then name a few. So let's just write a very quick square bracket. So give me an example. What is an example we're gonna take?
Blue, red, and green.
Okay, colors. So we'll write first we'll write the variable. Here the variable is gonna be colors. So just write square brackets. Okay, yeah, just write colors is equal to, and then open the square brackets, and within that each color will be in a string. Okay, choose the colors, please. Guys, tell the colors.
Red.
Okay, we've got red. All right.
Black and pink.
Next, black. Okay. Come up with unique colors. Come on, we've got really pretty colors out there. Let's not stick to red, black, blues.
Burnt sea.
Orange.
Oh,
Orange.
Where's lavender? Where's gold? Come up with better colors, guys.
Magenta. Cyan.
Magenta. Yes, we're hearing new colors. Another good color.
Cyan.
Oh my God, which color is that? What color is it? Please tell the spelling.
A kind of light blue.
Light blue. Okay.
Cyan.
Cyan. Jennifer, the screen is being shared. I believe you're not able to see. Zanila is for us who are not able to install. The screen is being shared, and Jennifer, the recording will also be shared. You'll be able to check it through. I think you are having some issues with your system. You had storage issues, I remember. Okay, scene. Then, how do we say this color again? Sign? Scene? Sign, right?
Cyan. Yeah.
Sign. Wonderful. Jumeirah, you're coming up with new stuff. I'm gonna you'll be my target for the next sessions. All right, another color.
Cobalt, teal,
Pink.
Oh my God, pink. Come on, girl. It's a basic color. Cool. But I think we're
azure.
done with colors. Oh, okay, one more color. What was the color?
Lila.
Oh, azure.
Oh, lilac. Wonderful. That's a pretty color.
Lila. Lila or Lila.
Okay, now that's it. Enough. We've done too many colors, right? So this was the example of our square brackets. This is used for a collection of items, right? Here the collection of items were colors. We can use it for cars. We can use it for drinks. We can use it for food. Anything that you can name. Now coming back to our curly brackets. Next comment is going to be hashtag curly brackets. And we know how to put curly brackets, right? The same thing as the square brackets without shift, right? What were curly brackets used for? We had this discussion as well. What were curly brackets used for?
For a function.
For dictionaries, yes. So let's type dictionaries, Dictionaries. 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 Right. So example for dictionaries, what is it going to be? So first let us write, we were doing a resume, right? So example, let's type in resume is equal to resume. Like we had chosen colors, here it's going to be resume. So resume is equal to, what are the things we put in a resume? I'm sure you all make ones, right?
Put your name, your
Yes.
age,
Or okay,
education.
yes. And post name you'll have the colon, and the colon does not have space. Right after the quotation mark, you'll have your colon. So remove the space. Yes. Colon, then space, then we'll have the name. Give us a name. One of you all tell me a name. One of your names. Guys, come up with a name.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. Cool. Okay, Zanila, guys, put up your name. I'm so sorry. Just put up your name, right? And then we'll put comma. Then next thing what we ask is, let's put a comma. Next thing after the name, what is it that's asked? We'll go for age, right? So we put age in a string followed by a colon, then put in any age, okay? Right? And okay, after age, what is the thing that comes? Example, what do you put in your resume?
Experience.
Experience, wonderful. Let's put in experience. Experience, 2 years. Okay. What is the next thing that comes?
Skills.
Skills. Okay, wonderful. Skills. Skills. And I think this is going to go too long. Let's just put XYZ, okay, for now. Right? XYZ, and we'll close our curly brackets, aka our dictionary. Now, guys, tell me, let's debug a code, okay? There is an error in this line. Can someone help me figure out what the error in this code is that is visible on our screen?
The space
The
between
Yeah,
2 and
debug.
year.
2 years.
I
No.
I think the age 23 is written as a string.
Yes, wonderful. Who was it? What was your name again?
Uh,
Vashist?
Vashis.
Yes, Vashist. You were absolutely right. So numbers, as Vashist has pointed out, we just debugged right now. The numbers are not to be put in quotation marks. The numbers do not need to be in strings. In strings, usually we put in any form of word, right? Numbers can be, they're independent. You can directly put them. Are we cool?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now, are we missing something? Now we have to do special characters on the keyboard, right? So what was it? Now we have finished all the main characters. Now special keys on keyboard. Let's just keep it simple. Special keys on keyboard. Give it a heading. Special keys. Let's keep it basic, okay?
A question.
Yeah,
A
please go on.
question.
Uh-huh.
So the curly brackets are
Yes.
used for to give a summary of information.
So it's not for summary whenever there's a pair of info, right? A pair of,
Pair of
yeah,
information.
there is two things. You've got like name comes in a pair. You've got a name followed by a name. Then you've got color followed by a color. You've got occupation followed by occupation, like occupation doctor, occupation engineer, right? Anything that will be coming in a pair, we can use a dictionary to represent it. Is it clear?
Mm.
Any more doubt?
So just give information of something.
Yeah, any information that is coming in a pair. Right?
Mm.
Like if I said Jennifer, now what is the name? Is Jennifer a girl? Is that the name of a book? Is that a poem? Is that a name of someone's pet? What is it? Right? So we need to know that it is this person's name. When we talk about age 23, what is 23 here? We need to understand that 23 is the age here. It is not some other thing, right? It could mean a value. It could mean like if someone put 13, it could be the version of your laptop, anything, right? So it's you have to be hyper specific as in what is 23? 23 is an age. Experience, what is 2? 2 years old is your baby. Is that your age? Is that the number of years you worked? Is that how old your laptop is? Right? So we are hyper specifying it, right? It's an experience. Are we clear?
Mm.
So whenever we are hyper specifying and information is coming in a pair, that is when we'll be using curly brackets. So it's a dictionary.
Yeah.
Normally in a dictionary, what happens? You have a doubt, a big word comes, you don't know. So you see what that word belongs to. Like you've got tiny. You
Oh,
don't know what tiny is, right? But tiny is the same
yes.
meaning of small. So small and tiny, they go
Yes.
hand in hand. So that's a dictionary,
right? Name, gender,
Oh,
age.
so it's information that belongs together.
Yes, wonderful.
Oh, yes, clear now.
Great. Wonderful. So coming to our special keys. What were the special keys we had discussed, guys? It was nothing special, but let's talk about it. Have you forgotten?
Backspace, backspace.
Oh,
The
no,
tab.
backspace. Tab was a syntax. Come on. It was underscore, guys. It was very simple. Where do we use underscore? Let's go enter. Zanila, enter. Yeah, let's use underscore. Put in an underscore. Where would we be using underscore? Underscore. S-C-O-R-E. Yeah, underscore is used as a substitute for space. Used as a substitute for space. Substitute for space. So whenever you have two words, like right now we have pet name, right? Okay, everyone has nicknames. I believe all of your parents, they'll be having a cute name for you guys, right? So when we are, how do we write pet name? Nickname, right? So we'll write nick underscore name, right? Space between, yeah, nick underscore name, user underscore name, comma, user underscore name, favorite underscore color. Like we're not talking about any color, we're talking about your favorite color, right? So instead of writing fav color without any spaces, that's where you'd be writing favorite underscore color. So we are cool on how we use underscores.
Yeah.
We are clear, guys?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, all right. Coming to the next special key. We have got asterisks. What were the asterisks for? Guys, you know what asterisks are for?
Multiplication.
Yes,
Multiplication.
multiplication. So asterisk is basically shift 8. Type shift 8, you get a star sign. That's called an asterisk. Shift 8, star sign is called asterisk. So the spelling of asterisk is A-S-T-E-R, A-S-T-E-R-I-S-K. I-S-K. S-K. R-I-S-K. S-S, Santa Claus. S-K, California. Kite. A kite,
Car.
kite, K kite. K. Kenya. Kangaroo. R-I-K.
I don't understand.
Seika. Seika.
Okay, I'm just gonna type it. Okay. A-S-T-R-I. Then
The
one sec.
S and then the car.
S. Yes, S-K. Risk, R-I-S-K. Risk. R-I-S-K, right? Asterisk.
Okay.
A-S-T-E-R, R-I-S-K. Cool. This is how we're gonna remember
It's
the
good like
spelling.
so? It's
Yes.
good like this?
Sorry? Yeah, asterisk. Perfect. Asterisk. Okay. Then it's gonna be the star sign. Star sign. Shift 8, right? It's for multiplication. Please write multiplication. Multiplication. Cool. Then now I don't need to write about the plus minus. We all know what plus and minus is for, right? I don't expect a silence. Come on, what is plus and minus for? We know
Yes,
this,
yes,
right?
we know
We
that
don't have
it's
to write this, right?
for adding and
Yes, please.
subtraction.
Yes, Alicia. Come on, guys. You have to
Yes.
know this. All right. Cool. So we're done with the characters. So these are the characters we'd be using in our day-to-day. And actually, yes, what was tab for? Quick question. Tab is how many spaces?
4
4.
spaces.
4
spaces.
spaces.
Yes. So I want you to write it down very quickly. Tab is equal to 4 spaces. Write that as a comment. Tab is equal to 4 spaces. Okay. And all of these are syntax. What all of these come under? They all come under syntax. Syntax is basically punctuation grammar of Python. What are all these sets and rules for writing the codes in Python? What is it called? What is it called, guys?
What is the question again? Sorry.
I'm asking, what are all these things called? All these characters, we've got the tabs, all of this all come under the syntax, right? All of this.
basically the rules and regulations of writing a code. The rules and regulation of writing a code is called syntax. Please write it down. I think you guys need it. Write
So,
under Python notes.
a
Make it the
question.
first point. No, go first. Write under Python notes. Make that your first points. Right? Go under Python note. Click enter. Right? Put a hashtag. And write the rules and regulation. The rules and regulation for the Python code. For the Python code. For the Python code. For the Python code are called syntax. Are called syntax. syntax. Right? So all of these, all our characters, all our special keys, all our these comparison operators, all our asterisk tabs, all of these come under syntax. Because these are the rules and regulations of how we will be writing our codes. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So what we have
Yes.
what we have written here below is
Yes.
all syntax.
Yes, all are syntax. And again, what is syntax? These are the rules. These are the basic, let's say, grammar of Python. Grammar of Python is syntax. This is a grammar, right? Like normally we learn in English where we put comma, where we put full stop, where we put quotation marks. Exactly what we have learned here, where we are using strings, where are we using quotation marks, where are we using the brackets. So these are the grammatical rules of Python, right? So in English, we call it grammatical rules. Here we call it syntax. Okay?
Clear.
Yes.
Are we sure? You guys are not seeming very confident here.
No.
You guys were laughing a lot with this operators, but I'm not hearing the same response for the syntax. So the rules and regulation, basically any rule, any regulation, any kind of thing, all of these come under the syntax. Are we cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, any doubts
Yeah.
here? Any doubts here? Because once we go forward with this, we'll be taking a break and then working on the codes. Any doubts so far, anyone?
No.
No.
No, none so far.
Yeah.
Once again,
Yes, Ricky.
the information of this and everything at the end of the meeting, we
Yes.
will receive a
Yes.
link to go to the website.
Everything. In fact, we'll be making a WhatsApp group. All right. So all of us, we can even network there. Everyone can share their LinkedIn profiles. We'll all be connected. All right. So tomorrow, even if you have projects, you guys can even collab tomorrow and create projects and portfolio stuff together. All right. So this is a holistic experience and initiative we've taken. So do not worry about this. Just stick on till the end of the class. Right? We'll take a quick 5-minute break and then we'll come back for the next 20 minutes and we'll solve a problem. All right?
Yes.
So we'll
Yes.
take a
All
5-minute
right.
break, guys. Do not leave, okay? Stay here. Stay muted. Stay with the cameras off. Cool?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So your time
Yes.
starts now. You guys can turn off your audios and cameras. I will be needing your audios and cameras on for one picture. Cool?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. Take a break, freshen up, and come back. Bye-bye. Guys, 5 minutes are over. I hope you all are back.
I am back.
Welcome back. How's your name? Imelda?
Imelda, yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to be trying my best with your pronunciation. You got some really pretty names out here. And Imelda is back. What about you guys? Come on, we're waiting.
I'm back.
Yes. Already.
Welcome back,
Yes,
Naya.
yes.
Yes, I'm
Back.
still here.
Welcome back. The perfect shade. What's your name, perfect shade? I think we've finished our conversation about colors and we find you now.
Yeah. My name is Natalian. Forgot to change my name before logging in.
All right, sure. When we're going to be putting out the certificates, make sure you put the name that you want. All right, don't put in the perfect shade, or else I'll put cyan blue or something.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Okay, where are the others? Come on, turn your mics on and the cameras on. Is the coffee break that long? Come on, yo, Jimero, finally I can see you. Hey, Ashley.
It was a coffee break. I thought it was to take some food.
Oh, it's okay. We just have 10 minutes. You guys can have your food really
Ah,
well. I don't want to take more of your time. It was the first session. We had a little bit of an introduction, right? Come on,
yeah.
guys, turn your cameras on. We're going to take one more picture. And tomorrow, so you guys have to be prepared, okay? Every session we'll be clicking a good picture. We'll even do like a comparison of all the pictures we've taken so far, okay? Get your smiles ready, hairs done, whatever it takes for you. Okay, Nikolai, Aaron, Mario, Chef, Regita, I need all your cameras on. Ryan, Raymond, Whitney, come on, come on. What about others, guys? Come on, take your cameras on. Oh, wow, wonderful. I can see all of you. Ryle, come on. Ryle, you're the only person that hasn't turned the camera on my gallery. Noel, Aaron, Cadio, and Stoichkov Habo. I'm so sorry, I don't know your name. Turn your mics on. I'm the only one speaking here. Speak to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, Raymond. Good job. Cadio, Chef. Nice to see you, Jennifer. Nice to see you, Janvi. Miriam, all of you. I'm gonna say all of your names one by one, but please, Cadio, Aaron, Aaron, is that how we say your name? Regita, are you back? Can I have your thumbs up? I'm gonna be taking a picture. Thumbs up, guys. Smile for the cam. Smile. Oh, really sweet. Let me see. Immersive. All right. Cute. We've all got pictures. Now, see, here's the thing. We learned the syntax. We learned the variables. We'll do a very quick problem today. All right. Who's going to be sharing a screen now? I need a volunteer. Who's sharing the screen?
For what?
Sharing your screen. Raya, I can see you smile. Should I make you share the screen? Come on. I need a volunteer here. Share your screen. We have to solve a problem real quick. Yes. Wonderful. Who's sharing the screen? Is it Zanilla?
I am.
All right.
Soraya.
Good job. Wonderful. I love the notes you've taken. I hope everyone has taken notes like this. Cool? Okay. So, Raya, you're going to be on standby. Okay. I just wanted to check. I'm going to share my screen and come back to you again. And we'll be solving a problem. All right. So, is my
Okay.
screen visible, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right. So for day one, we have done the terminology, we have finished our prerequisites, we've done our own personal introduction as well. We will come to this. Now let's just jump, okay? No more theory. We have a practice question which says, write a program that greets the user by their name. Okay, I'm gonna be putting it in our chat box as well, right? Tell me can everyone see the chat box?
Yes.
Yes. So read out the question. What does the question say
Yes.
here?
Write a
Write a
program
program.
goodbye.
Yes. So how are we going to write the program down?
we are going to add some input.
Yes, wonderful. So Raya, share your screen. Let us write this down. Okay, I want you to copy the question that I've put in the activity, put a hash and make that your question. Okay. Yes, Raya, put a hashtag, right? And then I hope you've copied the question I've put in the chat box. Copy that and put it here. Go to our chat box and paste it. Yes, write a program that greets. So how do we do this? First and foremost, we have to ask the user. First activity for this is we have to ask the user for their name, right? So what variable should we take? We'll take name. Name is equal to, okay, everyone write down name. See, listen, always start a code by small letters, never capital letters. Okay? No, yes, name is equal to, name space equal to input, because we are asking for the input. Remember, we did two functions, print and input. So write input. No, without strings. Without strings, no strings. So that means no quotation marks. Right? Input, open the brackets. Right? Now you put in the string, open the brackets. Right after input T, without any space. Remove space. Yes. And then open the string. Put in your quotation marks. When I say open string, that means open quotation marks. Then write down, enter your name. Or ask, what is your name? Write down, what is your name? What is your name? Question mark. Yeah. And then let's close the parenthesis. Okay. Guys, so now tell me, what is name here? Name is our variable. What is name here? What is it called? Tell me.
Variable.
Name is called our variable. All right, here name is our variable, input is our function, what is your name is our string. Okay, so let's just put on, press enter. Raya, press enter. Yeah, write down a comment. That means put in a hash. When I say write down a comment, put in hash. Here, comma. Here. Name is our variable. We have used the word name, right? Name is our variable. So variable in the sense, this is our container. This is giving us the value. Okay, name is our variable, comma. Input, then bracket, parentheses. Input, open and close parentheses. That is quotation marks. Put in parentheses. Yes. Is our function. Right? Comma. Yes, it's perfect. Comma. What is your name? What is your name? Is our string. Is our string. Okay, so this is basically, let's say this is our formula. Here name is called our variable input, and this is going to be what is your name. So this is the first thing we ask. Next, now we are telling them a greeting. So let's run this. Go up and press run. Go up, you see file, edit, format, run. Click on run. Click on run. Okay, and press on run module. Run module. It's going to ask you to save it. So do Control S. So quickly do a Control S. For Mac users, Command S. Control S. Just do a simple Control S. Okay? Or you can just, what happened? Control S, you've done Control S. Go on run.
Then can you please repeat?
See, have you done so far?
Yes.
Go on, just do Control S. Make sure you save it. You can see a run option. You have file, edit, format, run. Right?
Yeah.
Save it in this thing. Go for, yeah, Python. Just, yeah, right, first day of day one, first code. There only. Just click on that. Just click on that and save. Yeah, save. Yes. Click on yes. Right? Then we'll go on run. Yes, just kill it and then run. Then let's go on run. Press run module. Right? Invalid decimal literal. Where have you put a decimal? See, whenever you get an error, right? So you go up on the first line. See? Let's go on run. Go on run again. Has someone tried running this?
Yes, it actually opened the idle and it showed.
Yes, it asked for the question.
Yes.
Right?
What is your name?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Raya, you just try figuring this out. Meanwhile, someone who has run this, can you show this? I don't want to take more of your time. Whoever has gotten the result, can you share your screen real quick? We'll debug. Anyone who has issues with the code, we're going to debug it real quick. Someone who has gotten the terminal, can you show?
You can show.
Yeah, share your screen, please. Yes, Zanila, you were sharing your screen?
No, someone else was
Imelda, okay.
the question.
Yes. What is your name? So we get this here, right? Whenever we run this, this is how it's supposed to look. When you run, this is how it's. Oh, Imelda, you are on the shell editor, right?
I'm
You
on the.
have to do Control N and open the actual editor.
It popped up like
With
the
mine,
skate.
it did the same. It just popped up.
Oh, it
And
just
every
popped up.
time we
Yes, yes,
tried
yes.
to
The first,
run. Yeah.
the second you
Mine
open.
also.
Yes, yes, sweets. So the second you open Python, the first window that will always pop up, it would be the shell editor. Okay, the second you open idle, the first window that opens is a shell editor. Now, in shell editor, what happens? It runs only line by line. So you'll write one line, it'll run that. Then you write the next line, then again you'll run that. Then you write the next line, then it again runs that. If you want to write a bunch of lines and then run it, for that you'll have to do Control New and open a separate editor. Am I making sense? Okay, okay, let's just do this. I will share my screen.
Yes, it makes sense what you guys said. Can I share my screen? Then I can show them what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, please do that. Yes. Please share your screen and show that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes, so this is the second window, and this is
yes,
the idle shell. So
yes.
here, when you press enter, you get you get it, you get the, how do you call
Output
it,
right
the
out.
outcome. When you run it, it runs it when you press enter. But here, it doesn't run until you let it, until you do the option for it to run it.
See, wonderful. So Alicia has followed through. Are you guys also following through the same way?
Sorry, what does it look like for Mac editors? Like for Mac, not Mac use, Windows users.
Trust me, whatever Alicia showed, right? It's gonna be the same for everyone, irrespective of Mac, Windows, whatever you use. Okay, so this is why can someone who knows, has anyone run this? Noel, are you here? Zanilla, yes, yes, please. Let's give them a small example on Windows. Okay, so this is your regular editor window. Okay, it doesn't say shell. A shell editor will have it written shell. Okay, on regular ones is when you can easily take notes. So please go on run. Zanilla, please run your program. Right? You have run model. Can you see this? What is your name? Please type your name. Just type your name. Okay, Zanilla. Okay, this is what we are. This is the objective that we are trying to get. Are we clear?
Yes, understood.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Who is
yes.
It's
having
clear.
trouble? Whoever's having
But
troubles, please share your screen. Danelia. Yeah. Share your screen, whoever has any trouble. No one has trouble? Is that what I'm gonna take this?
It's clear now.
It's clear now? Okay. Oh, okay, Oliver, share your screen.
Yes.
Yes, so Oliver. Now coming back, please cross the screen. Now coming back to the next line, we have taken the name, right? Now we're trying to wish you, right? Now we have to print a greeting, right? So let us go on. What is the next thing we're gonna put? Okay, we are gonna go for print. Yeah, just type after this next line.
Print name.
Yes, print, open parentheses, right? Print. no need of hashtags, right? We're running a full code, right? Print, open parentheses. No. Just open the parentheses. After print, always open parentheses. After input and print, always open the parentheses. Okay. Then write in a greeting. Welcome to Python programming. Welcome to Python programming. Python program. Just write program. Okay? No need of programming.
That's it.
Yeah. And close the string. Yeah. And let's do control save and then run it. Okay, let's run this. Yeah. So what is your name? Type down your name. Oliver. Oliver. Okay. Enter. Welcome to Python program. Cool. Is this clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Now there's a new thing. Okay, there's another problem. Now when we say welcome to Python program, I want the computer to pick the name I enter. Right? So the computer does not know that your name is Oliver, or I'm going to put in Ishita, or someone's going to put their name. Right? So to pick up the name that user is going to use, we are going to use F string. What are we going to use? We are going to use the F string. So how do we use the F string? Right after our parentheses, write down F. So after print, we have a parentheses, right? After print, the first bracket. First bracket. Oliver, go on. Oliver, please continue sharing your screen. Olivia? Oliver? Is that how we say? Okay, can someone else share the screen? I think he has network issues.
A question. What
Yeah.
is the duration of this?
It's supposed to be 2 hours. We're going to be extending it for 5 minutes because we've taken a small break, right?
Yeah, Ishita, we
Oh
have to
no,
start
because I
our
have
Power
to
BI course.
attend.
It is already 6 minutes delayed. Probably you can take
Sure.
that.
So, all right. Then we'll continue with this tomorrow or
Tomorrow, yes,
from here.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I have
Guys,
another meeting to attend.
Sure, Rakita. Please just hear this out. Over to you, Gangli. He's our moderator, right, for this.
all right. So probably you can check in the chat box. We have already put a post, the LinkedIn page. Guys, I would request everyone, probably you can go there and put repost or put a comment how you like the session. And we would be joining our Power BI session. Okay.
All right.
Tomorrow we'll use the same link.
Yes. For Python, it will be four days. Even next week, also the same link. All right.
Okay.
All right,
And
understood.
in the chat, you write a link. You wrote a
Yes.
link. I see for certificate purpose.
Yeah,
Yes.
certificate purpose and above than that, you can get a link.
Also, there is a WhatsApp chat link. So anyone who wants to join our WhatsApp chat,
Yes.
all of us can communicate with one another. I put in the link. Please join that group. All right. So you can share your LinkedIn's network amongst yourself, give us a little bit of your introduction, and let's move on to the next class. It's followed by Power BI, which will be taken by Swarnatama Ganguly. All right. You had a
Yes.
session. We'll be continuing it, picking it up from here. Today was a wonderful, very productive session. So please give us your reviews and please join the chat. Please check the chat box. There's a WhatsApp chat group.
Probably Ishita, you
Okay.
can just share one more time and they can able to join.
Yes, I'm sharing the link once again. Please check. This is our WhatsApp chat group, right? Here's where everyone can join us. All right. And when you join, give us a small introduction. There we'll be posting all the updates, all the links, everything. All right. It was a wonderful session. Thank you for coming and see you guys tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Ishita.
Thank
Yes.
you. Have a
Over
good
to you.
day.
Yeah,
Okay, bye bye.
Giovanni was saying something.
Lovely session. Thank you.
Yes.
We zien jullie morgen weer aanwezig. Ishita,
Bye.
bye bye.
Lovely having you. Bye-bye. Thank you for conducting this, Giovanni.
Bye,
No
Jen.
problem. Thank you. So, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.